begin the proceedings with the national anthem.
Janagana mana adhinayaka jaya he Bharata bhagya vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Ganga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Uchchala Jalati Taranga Tava Shubha Name Jage Tava Shubha Ashish Mage जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Kindly be seated. Respectful and warm welcome to the distinguished dignitaries and the august gathering. We stand witness to a historic moment as Fatima Mata National College celebrates its 75 glorious years of academic excellence, social service, and commitment to nation building. Way back in 1951, Right Reverend Bishop Jerome Fernandez established Fatima College with a set aim: social upliftment through educational empowerment. His Lordship's dream became a reality through the concerted effort and single-minded dedication of generations of teachers, administrative staff, and students, with the strong backup provided by the management and the steadfast support of the parents. The 75-year-long journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. Fatima Mata National College today stands tall and proud as the leading and the most prestigious institution of higher education in Kollam, credited with the distinction as the first institution in the district to be conferred the autonomous status with creditable performance in NAC. With our illustrious alumni occupying covetable positions nationwide and globally, Fatima flag flies high world all over. It is no small accomplishment that today we are honored by the presence of the Honorable Vice President of India, Shri C.P. Radhakrishnan, to inaugurate this momentous occasion, the 75th Jubilee celebrations of our college. May I invite the college choir to invoke the blessings of the heavenly patroness, Our Lady of Fatima. I request you all to kindly rise for the prayer song.
Kindly be seated. Fatima College always deems it a privilege to play host to our Honorable Union Minister, Shri Suresh Gopi, a versatile actor, an eloquent orator, and a genuine philanthropist, whom we proudly present as our illustrious alumnus. We humbly request you, sir, to offer the felicitations.
Namaskaram, Namaste, Vanakkam. மாண்புமிகு துணை குடியரசுத் தலைவர் திரு சிபி ராதாகிருஷ்ணன் அவர்களுக்கு என் இதயத்தில் இருந்து அன்புக்குரிய வணக்கம், நல்வாழ்த்துக்கள். നമ്മുടെ മധ്യത്തിൽ കേരളത്തിന്റെ ബഹുമാന്യനായ ഓണറബിൾ ഗവർണർ ഓഫ് കേരള ശ്രീ രാജേന്ദ്ര വിശ്വനാഥ് അർലേക്കർജി, നമസ്തേ. മിനിസ്റ്റർ ഓഫ് ഫിനാൻസ്, ഗവൺമെന്റ് ഓഫ് കേരള ശ്രീ കെ.എൻ. ബാലഗോപാൽ, മോസ്റ്റ് റെവറൻഡ് ഡോക്ടർ പോൾ ആന്റണി മുല്ലശ്ശേരി, ബിഷപ്പ് ഓഫ് കൊല്ലം, our respected Principal, Professor Dr. Cynthia Catherine Michael, Manager of Fatima Mother National College, Reverend Dr. Abhilash Grigory, distinguished guests, personalities from the political arena, especially I can read names from faces, Vishnunath, Gurunath, Sri K.V. Thomas, the MLA, and lots of very familiar faces in front of me. Good evening to you all, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very rare privilege, and definitely I feel that I am embarking on a newer zone in the form of political responsibility, and especially the responsibility of a son, definitely to my family, to my parents, to my community around, to anything that will fall under the realm of my responsibilities, but fairly and heartfully to be said that every time I pass this gate of Fatima Mother National College, the overruling emotion is that of a son coming back to his mother's lap. I am overwhelmingly so very excited. I stand here before you all. I am truly overwhelmed by a tide of emotions. For me personally, this is homecoming. I must take a moment of personal freedom here. Today, I do not stand at all as a union minister or a member of parliament. I feel as the son, dearest son of my alma mater. Starting with my father, runs back to the first batch of this illustrious educational institution when it was installed in 1950. My dad, along with his friends, K. Gopinathan Pillai, along with his friends, cousins, lots of them, like the very famous film producer and cashew exporter Sri Ravindranathan Nair, to Dr. P.T. Pillai and many others. My brothers, all three of them have learned from this institution and is part of this institution, my alma mater, Fatima Mother National College, is in our family's bloodline. Fatima Mother National College has groomed a lot of people in my family. It sculpted me as a person, toned my skills as an artist, and yes, planted the very first seeds that grew into the public servant that I am today. I remember these classes. I think from the stairway, the third one was where I entered first for my classroom in the year 1975. So I am also passing on into my 50th year when it comes to relationship with Fatima Mother National College. I remember these classes, the atmosphere, my teachers, my friends, and even all these old trees which have been shade to at times perturbed mind or instill that calmness and soothing comfort into my heart. You know, the exams, how much worry they cause. That is a continuous process even now through generations and running into the generations to come. They have blessed me with love and energy. I owe my journey as an artist to the various stages offered to me by my institution. And it was within this campus that the idea of public service first took hold of my heart. Just like all the alumni and students gathered here, I feel happy, maybe even a little emotional because our Fatima Mother National College is celebrating its 75th year. For all of us who passed through these gates, this college was very special. Let's celebrate every glorious moment of Fatima Mother National College today. Now, it is with immense pride that I, as an alumnus of this grand institution, as a member of Parliament, as a Central Minister, welcome the Honorable Vice President of India, Shri C.P. Radhakrishnan ji. To our beloved Fatima Mata. Sir, your presence is the crowning glory of our 75th Jubilee celebration. We see in your journey, sir, a life dedicated to the people, starting from grassroots activism and rising to the vice presidentship of our great nation. We also extend a most respectful and affectionate welcome to the Honorable Governor of Kerala, Shri Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekarji. Sir, your gracious presence elevates this entire day and makes our celebration truly complete. Let me conclude by wishing Fatima Mother National College to continue to shine bright, lighting up many more minds and hearts and shaping the best citizens that our great nation deserves. Jai Bharat. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I now invite our principal, Professor Cynthia Catherine Michael, to deliver the welcome address.
A very good evening to one and all. Honorable Vice President, Sri C.P. Radhakrishnan, His Excellency, Bishop of Kollam, Right Reverend Dr. Paul Anthony Mullasheri, Honorable Governor of State, Sri Rajendra Vishwa Arlekar, Central Minister of State for Tourism and Petroleum, Sri Suresh Gopi, State Minister of Finance, Sri K.N. Balagopal, Special Representative of the Government of Kerala at New Delhi, Professor K.V. Thomas, Member of Parliament, Kollam, Mr. N.K. Premachandran, Vice Chancellor, University of Kerala, Professor Dr. Mohanan Kundumal, VC Sri Narayana Guru University, Dr. Jagadiraj, Manager of our college, Reverend Dr. Abhilash Gregory, Worshipful Mayor, Srimati Hani Benjamin, MLA Sri M. Naushad, PC Vishwanath, sir, respected fathers, sisters, former principals and professors, well-wishers of our college, faculty members, former and present staff, students, parents, and friends. Welcome to the inauguration of the 75th Jubilee celebrations of Fatima Mother National College, Autonomous. Established in the year 1951, Fatima College has grown to become a symbol of quality education and holistic development. The inception of our college can be traced back to the visionary efforts of the late Bishop, the servant of God, Jerome M. Fernandez. His eminence envisioned a premier educational institution that would cater to the intellectual and moral development of students belonging to the backward community, fostering a sense of social responsibility. And this is evident in adding the word national to the name of the college. With this noble vision, the college now stands as a testament to the power of education to transform lives and communities. The college was conferred with autonomy in 2014 and has been continuing to serve society by imparting academic excellence, encompassing spiritual values, social responsibility, and a commitment to holistic development. As it continues to evolve and adapt to changing times, Fatima College remains a beacon of light, illuminating the path for generations to come. We have many illustrious alumni who have done us proud. This day marks a special occasion in the history of Fatima Mother National College, Autonomous. It is a day of celebration, a day to recognize the hard work, dedication, and achievements of Fatimites of the past 75 years. Let me move on to the pleasant duty of welcoming all. We place our heartfelt gratitude to the Honorable Vice President of India, Sri C.P. Radhakrishnan, for having accepted our invite to be the chief guest at the Jubilee inauguration ceremony. Hearty welcome to the Honorable Vice President of India. Our patron, Right Reverend Dr. Paul Anthony Mullasheri, Bishop of Kollam, has always given topmost priority to our college and is a strong pillar of support of our institution as well as the people of the Latin Catholic Diocese of Kollam. I would like to welcome your Lordship to preside over this prestigious event. Honorable Governor of Kerala State is visiting our institution for the first time. We are honored to have with us Sri Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekar in Fatima College. Thank you very much for your presence today. Next, I would like to welcome Sri Suresh Gopi, Central Minister of State for Tourism and Petroleum, who is our alumni. A student of 7 years, right from pre-degree to post-graduation, now stands tall in our country, both as an actor with the prestigious Bharat Award, as well as a Central Minister. Thank you very much, sir, for your support to your alma mater. Warm welcome, dear sir. No words can express our gratitude to Professor K.V. Thomas for being a strong support to our management. Heartfelt gratitude and a warm welcome to the Special Representative of the Government of Kerala at New Delhi, Professor K.V. Thomas. We are very happy to have with us Professor Dr. Mohanan Kundumal, Vice Chancellor of the University of Kerala, on the occasion of the inauguration of the Jubilee celebrations. The presence of the VC of our parent university is a great recognition for us. Thank you, sir, for having accepted our invitation and gracing this occasion. Reverend Dr. Abhilash Gregory, our manager, offers unstinted support to us and is right at the forefront of all our activities. Welcome to you, Father. Our district collector, Sri Devidas N. IAS, has been a strong support in organizing this program in our college. Warm welcome to you, sir, to Fatima College. Welcome to our worshipful mayor, Srimati Hani Benjamin, MLA M. Naushad, MLA PC Vishwanath, and other political leaders who have accepted our invite. We would like to welcome Dr. Jagati Raj, Vice Chancellor of Sri Narayana Guru Open University. The college is what it is only because of the contribution of our retired staff members who have spent their lives with Fatima at heart. A warm welcome to you all. Our alumni is the backbone of our institution. The recently renovated administrative office is testament to their support. A warm welcome to our alumni who are present here as well as all who have joined us online. Welcome to our governing body, managing board, academic council, and all other academic bodies in connection with the college. Thank you for joining us today. The media has always been with our college. Thank you for your support and a warm welcome to each one of you. We would like to welcome all central and state personnel, police personnel, and all district authorities, officers who have been a strong support to us for organizing this program here. Reverend fathers, sisters, former principals and professors, students, parents, well-wishers and friends. It is my utmost pleasure to welcome you all to the inauguration of the Jubilee inauguration ceremony of Fatima Mother National College Autonomous. Thank you. A warm welcome to the State Minister of Finance, Sri K.N. Balagopal, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. The spiritual guidance and moral support we receive from our patron, Most Reverend Dr. Paul Anthony Mullasheri, Bishop, Diocese of Kollam, has always been our strength and reassurance. We respectfully invite His Lordship to deliver the presidential address.
Honorable Vice President of India, Sri C.P. Radhakrishnan, Sri Rajendra Arlekar, the Honorable Governor of Kerala, the proud son of Fatima Mother National College, Sri Suresh Gopi, Minister of State for Petroleum and Natural Gas and Tourism, Sri K.N. Balagopal, Finance Minister of Kerala, Reverend Dr. Abhilash Gregory, Manager of Fatima Mother National College, Professor Cynthia Catherine Michael, the Principal of the College, Professor K.B. Thomas, Special Representative, Government of Kerala in New Delhi, Srimati Hani Benjamin, the Honorable Mayor, Sri Naushad, Member of Legislative Assembly, PC Vishwanath, Member of Legislative Assembly, Dr. Mohanan Kunnumel, the Vice Chancellor of the Kerala University, other dignitaries, political leaders, parents, well-wishers, teaching and non-teaching staff, students, and my brothers and sisters. I would prefer to begin my address with a quote from the very recent apostolic letter of Pope Leo XIV. On education, titled Drawing New Maps of Hope. Quote, educating is an act of hope and a passion that is renewed because it manifests the promise we see in the future of humanity. It is a profession of promises. It promises time, confidence, skill. It promises justice and mercy. It promises the courage of the truth and the balm of consolation. Educating is a labor of love that is handed down from generation to generation, mending the torn fabric of relations and restoring the weight of the promise to words. Every man is capable of truth, yet the journey is much more bearable when one goes forward with the help of another." Unquote. Years before, there was a man who strived for this, the servant of God, Bishop Jerome M. Fernandez, the founder of the Fatima Mother National College. He envisioned education as a profession of promise and love, and labored hard enough to instill the flames in generations to come. Fatima Mother National College, with its inspiring legacy, continues to illumine minds and hearts of people who enter the academic atmosphere. We, the Diocese of Kollam, Diocese of Kollam, the management and the staff of Fatima Mother National College continue to journey in the same path. We know that this is not a solo journey. Educational community is a we where teachers, students, families, administrative and service staff, pastors and civil society converge to generate life. The presence of great persons on this dais, especially the presence of the Honorable Vice President of India, is a sign and symbol of this unity. The institution, the diocese, the district and Kerala happily and gratefully acknowledge this momentous gesture from your part. Together, we strive towards excellence in education that nourishes integrity of character, love of motherland, respect for fellow beings, and spirit of self-service. As Fatima Mother National College embarks on its Jubilee celebrations, let us join our hands and hearts together in the creation of a better society where love, justice, freedom, hope, and peace prevail. Thank you very much, and may God bless us all.
Thank you, Your Lordship. As a mark of our respect and heartfelt gratitude to all the esteemed guests who graced this historic day and made it deeply memorable for Fatima College, we now present our mementos of appreciation. We humbly request the distinguished dignitaries to graciously accept our tokens of appreciation. May I now invite our patron and bishop to do the honors. His Lordship is requested to kindly present the memento to the Honorable Vice President of India as a mark of our gratitude. Thank you, Honorable Vice President. I now request His Lordship to present a gesture of our sincere appreciation to the Honorable Governor of Kerala. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, Your Lordship. May I request our respected manager, Reverend Dr. Abhilash Gregory, to present a memento to Shri Suresh Gopi, Honorable Union Minister and very much a member of the Fatima family, as a symbol of our warm regards. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Father. I request our principal, Professor Cynthia Catherine Michael, to kindly present the memento to the Honorable Minister for Finance, Kerala, Shri K.N. Balagopal. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Kindly be seated. It's our privilege to invite the Honorable Minister for Finance, Government of Kerala, Shri K.N. Balagopal, to address the gathering. Sir, we look forward to hearing from you.
His Excellency, respected Vice President of India, Sri C.P. Radhakrishnan ji, Honorable Governor of Kerala, Sri Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekar ji, Minister of State, Sri Suresh Gopi ji, respected Bishop of Kollam Diocese, Reverend Dr. Paul Anthony Mulassery, our respected Principal, Manager, other guests on the dais and off the dais, dear students, parents and teachers. It's a great pleasure to be here in this occasion. Two points I have to mention about the pleasure. One is the occasion of the inauguration of this Jubilee celebration of the renowned, well-known, respected Fatima College. So the Jubilee celebration is starting, so we are happy. And secondly, this is the first time our Honorable Vice President is visiting Kerala for an official purpose as Vice President of India. So we got the opportunity to welcome him to our place, Kollam, and not only on behalf of the students and Fatima College, the community who are assembled here, on behalf of the people of Kerala and on behalf of the government of Kerala, we are extending warm welcome to the God's on to you for this God's on country. ഇവിടെ കൂടിയിരിക്കുന്ന ഈ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളും വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ ബന്ധവുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട സമൂഹം ഫാത്തിമ കോളേജിന്റെ ധാരാളം വിലയേറിയ അനുഭവങ്ങളും ഓർമ്മകളും അറിയുന്നവരാണ്. നമ്മുടെ ഇന്ത്യയിലെ ആദ്യത്തെ കത്തോലിക്ക രൂപത കൊല്ലത്താണ് എത്രയോ വർഷങ്ങൾക്ക് മുമ്പ് രൂപീകരിക്കപ്പെട്ടത്. ചരിത്രത്തിനേറെ നേരനുഭവങ്ങൾ സമ്മാനിച്ച കൊല്ലം ചൈനീസ് വ്യാപാരികളും റോമൻ വ്യാപാരികളും പിന്നീട് യൂറോപ്യൻസും എല്ലാം വന്ന കോളനിയുടെ എല്ലാ അനുഭവമുള്ള സ്ഥലത്ത് ആധുനിക വിദ്യാഭ്യാസത്തിന്റെ പങ്ക് വഹിക്കുന്നതിൽ വലിയ പങ്ക് നമ്മുടെ ഈ സ്ഥാപനത്തിന് വഹിക്കാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞു. വളരെ പ്രശസ്തനായ തദ്ദേശീയമായ ആദ്യത്തെ ബിഷപ്പ്, രൂപതയുടെ ആദ്യത്തെ ബിഷപ്പ് ജെറോം തിരുമേനിയുടെ സമയത്താണ് 1951 ഈ കോളേജ് പ്രവർത്തനം ആരംഭിക്കുന്നത്. ഇന്ന് ഇന്ത്യയിലെ തലയെടുപ്പുള്ള കോളേജുകളിൽ ഒന്നാണ് ഫാത്തിമ കോളേജ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നതിന് അഭിമാനമുണ്ട്. നമുക്കത് അഭിമാനമുള്ള കാര്യമാണ്. ധാരാളം കുട്ടികൾ വന്ന് ഈ മനോഹരമായ ക്യാമ്പസിൽ, ബഹുമാനായ ഗവർണർ ചോദിക്കുകയായിരുന്നു ഇവിടെ എന്തെല്ലാം കോഴ്സുണ്ട്. ഇവിടെ പ്രൊഫഷണൽ കോഴ്സ് ഒഴികെ എല്ലാ കോഴ്സുകളും ഉണ്ട്. ഡിഗ്രിയും PGയും, പണ്ട് പ്രീ ഡിഗ്രി ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു, പ്രീ ഡിഗ്രി പോയതിനു ശേഷം എല്ലാ കോഴ്സുകളും ഉണ്ട്. തൊട്ടുചേർന്ന് എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് കോളേജുണ്ട്. കൊല്ലം ഒരു എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ ഹബ്ബാണ്. ഫാത്തിമ കോളേജ്, SN കോളേജ്, SN വനിതാ കോളേജ്, തൊട്ടപ്പുറത്ത് TKM കോളേജ് എല്ലാം കൂടിയുള്ള ഒരു എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ ഹബ്ബിലെ ഏറ്റവും തിളങ്ങുന്ന സ്ഥാപനമാണ് ഫാത്തിമ കോളേജ്. ഇവിടെ നേരിട്ട് വിദ്യാർത്ഥിയായി ഞാൻ പഠിച്ചിട്ടില്ല, പക്ഷേ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളായി പഠിക്കുന്ന ആളുകളെക്കാളും കൂടുതൽ സംഘടനാ പ്രവർത്തനത്തിന്റെ ഭാഗമായി കോളേജിൽ വന്നിട്ടുള്ള ഒരാളാണ്. റൊസാരിയോ അച്ഛനെയും സാൻലി പിതാവിനെയും എല്ലാം ഞാൻ ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ ഓർക്കുന്നു. ഈ കോളേജിന് കൂടുതൽ അടുത്ത കാലത്തേക്ക് കൂടുതൽ മെച്ചപ്പെട്ട തരത്തിലേക്ക് മുന്നോട്ട് പോകാൻ കഴിയട്ടെ എന്ന് ആശംസിക്കുന്നു. കേരളത്തിൽ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസത്തിന് വലിയ പ്രാധാന്യമാണ് കൊടുക്കുന്നത്. വി ആർ സ്പെൻഡിംഗ് മോർ ദാൻ 50% ഓഫ് ദ സ്റ്റേറ്റ് സാലറീസ് ടു ദി എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ ഇറ്റ്സെൽഫ്. മോർ ദാൻ 50% ഓഫ് ദി സ്റ്റേറ്റ് സാലറി ഈസ് ഗോയിങ് ഫോർ എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ. ദാറ്റ് ഇസ് ദ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻസ് വിച്ച് വി ആർ ഗിവിംഗ് ഫോർ എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ. ഇപ്പോൾ ഏറ്റവും ഒടുവിൽ സംസ്ഥാന ഗവൺമെന്റ് കണക്ട് വർക്ക് എന്ന ഒരു പദ്ധതി പ്രഖ്യാപിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. അത് 5 ലക്ഷത്തോളം വരുന്ന കുട്ടികൾക്ക് ഡിഗ്രി, PG, ITA, പോളിടെക്നിക് ഒക്കെ കഴിക്കുന്ന കുട്ടികൾക്ക് ജോലിക്ക് പോകുന്നതിന് മുമ്പ് അവർക്ക് സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നതിന് കണക്ട് ടു വർക്ക് 5 lakh യങ്സ്റ്റേഴ്സ് വിൽ ഗെറ്റ് ദാറ്റ്. സോ ഇങ്ങനെ ധാരാളം കാര്യങ്ങൾ നമ്മുടെ നാട്ടിൽ നടക്കുന്നു. കേരളത്തിന്റെ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ മേഖലയിൽ ഭാവിയിലേക്കുള്ള കുതിച്ചുചാട്ടത്തിൽ ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യാൻ നമ്മുടെ പൊതുവിദ്യാഭ്യാസ മേഖലയ്ക്ക് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇനി അങ്ങോട്ട് പോകുമ്പോഴും പഴയ കാലത്തെ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസത്തിൽ നിന്നും സ്വാമി വിവേകാനന്ദൻ ഭ്രാന്താലയമാണ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് ഒരു ഘട്ടത്തിൽ വിമർശിച്ച കേരളം, അതേ വങ്കനാട്ടിൽ നിന്ന് വന്ന വളരെ പ്രശസ്തനായ നോബൽ സമ്മാന ജേതാവ് അമർത്യാസെൻ പറഞ്ഞു, കേരളം ഈസ് എ മോഡൽ, കേരള മോഡൽ. ആ മോഡലാവുന്നതിന് വലിയ പങ്ക് വഹിച്ച ഒരു വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ സ്ഥാപനവും വിദ്യാഭ്യാസത്തിന് സഹായിച്ചവരുമാണ് ഇവിടെ ഇരിക്കുന്നവർ. അങ്ങനെയുള്ള ഈ സ്ഥാപനത്തിന് കൂടുതൽ കേരളത്തെ മുന്നോട്ട് കൊണ്ടുപോകാൻ കഴിയട്ടെ എന്ന് മാത്രം ആശംസിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ഒരിക്കൽ കൂടി എല്ലാവർക്കും ആശംസ അർപ്പിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ വാക്കുകൾ അവസാനിപ്പിക്കുന്നു. അഭിവാദ്യങ്ങൾ അർപ്പിക്കുന്നു.
Thank you, sir. Fatima College is greatly honored by the presence of the Honorable Governor of Kerala, Sri Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekar, who constantly inspires us with his vision that Kerala must be at the forefront of leading our nation towards Vikasit Bharat at 2047. Most respectfully, we request Your Excellency to kindly address the gathering.
നമസ്കാരം. ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട ഉപരാഷ്ട്രപതി ജി CP Radhakrishnan ji, our finance minister Shri Bala Gopalan ji, Shri Suresh Gopi ji, Central Minister for Tourism and Petroleum, Shri Reverend Shri Dr. Paul Anthony Mulassari, Professor Cynthia Catherine Michael, Dr. Abhilash Gregory, sitting in the audience, Professor K.V. Thomas, both the Vice Chancellors, both the Honorable MLAs, all other dignitaries, Sahodari, Sahodaran Mare, Namaskaram. It is really a great pleasure for us that a very learned person who is sitting in Delhi as our Vice President has been to our state here. We all know he has been not for the first time in the state. More than 5 years he has been spending here in different capacities. But today whole Kerala is welcoming him as the Vice President of India. A great pleasure and great honor for us that very own man is becoming the Vice President of Kerala, of our country, and he is here amongst us. Today's function is Fatima Mata's National College completing 75 years. And this 75 years journey itself has been a big, tedious journey, no doubt about that. Journey for a person or an individual is a different journey. But for an institution, for a social cause, this journey becomes more important in the interest of the society. Because big achievements are there in our presence, in our fund, which we can be projecting before the society. Kerala has always given different things to the country. Culturally and educationally, Kerala has been leading the country. I have always been fascinated in myself looking at the progress of our state in the fields of culture and in the field of education. We have got a tremendous legacy tradition of cultural activities and again for the educational activities. Very recently, last week, I had an opportunity to celebrate 100 years of an educational institution. Again to celebrate 75 years of an educational institution. And again 25 years of an educational institution. And today I am again here to celebrate 75 years. All these institutions are autonomous colleges now. And that autonomy itself gives us different aspects to be developed in our society. I always believe that education itself is not the education to develop yourself or self-development. Education is there for self-development, but along with that, it is for the development of the society. And in turn, it develops our country. As it was being mentioned, that I have always been propagating that all our roads should lead to Vikasit Bharat. And by the year 2047, we are going to become Vikasit Bharat. What does that mean to me? Our Prime Minister of India, he has been asking for us, let us prepare ourselves for the Vikasit Bharat by 2047. Question is, are we preparing ourselves to this big vision, big goal? Yes, we have to. Education is one of that way. We can become. Education is meant for self-development, for human being, and it also is for nation building. Nation building is the main aim of the education. Our education has to be directed towards nation building. We can develop ourselves. Self-building is always there. I have been always asking to the educational institutions, particularly the management of the educational institutions, can we have good courses which will develop the instinct of our students not to become job seeker, but to become job giver? That has to be the course of action in our educational institutions. We have developed enough job seekers now in the country. We have to concentrate now on the people who will be job givers. We have to develop courses in such a manner that our job givers will be produced from our institutions. That is the aim of our institution. That is the way towards Vikasit Bharat. That is the way towards developed India. I know all our students, I was just asking who are the people present in the audience. I came to know there are many people who are parents of our students, but there are more students here. My young friends, the next generation friends, the future is yours. Vikasit Bharat is yours. And I always say, Vikasit, the way to Vikasit Bharat goes through Vikasit Kerala. If we have Vikasit Kerala, we can have Vikasit Bharat. And that is how we have to have our courses designed. I am sure the management of this institution certainly look into it, bringing up the feeling of Indianization, Bhartiyata, and from that towards the Vikasit Bharat. Let us try to become good citizens of our country, of our India. and then only we will be marching towards Vikasit Bharat through Vikasit Kerala. I wish all the best to the management, to the principal, to the faculty members, and particularly to my young generation, next generation. It is your century now, next century. So let us come together to develop ourselves. My best wishes are always with you. Nanni, namaskaram.
Thank you, Your Excellency. We now move on to the high point of today's ceremony, the inauguration of the Jubilee celebrations, Fatima at 75. Having the Honorable Vice President of India to inaugurate this historic milestone is a great recognition for our college. Honorable Vice President, a distinguished leader who places nation above self, values above power, and people above politics. As Governor of Jharkhand, he emphasized that development must prioritize both infrastructure and access to safe drinking water. He spearheaded people's movements for linking all Indian rivers, eradication of terrorism, untouchability, and against narcotic abuse. He represented India at prestigious platforms including the United Nations General Assembly and the Taiwan delegation. Firm in his vision of Vikasit Bharat at 2047, he advocates for a vibrant and inclusive India driven by sustainable development. We most respectfully invite the Honorable Vice President to deliver the inaugural address.
അച്ഛനായി, അമ്മയായി, ആണ്ടവനായി എല്ലാ ദിവസങ്ങളും நமஸ்கரிக்கின்ற பாரத அம்மையுடைய பொற்பாதங்களை நமஸ்கரிച്ചു. പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട എൻ്റെ മലയാളത്ത് സുഹൃത്തുക്കളെ, സഹോദരന്മാരെ, സഹോദരിമാരെ, 75 years for an institution is not a small journey. That too, you can start a new institution today that is comparatively easy. In those days, it is one of the toughest job. In 1950s, it is very difficult. So, with a long vision, this institution has been started, and we are celebrating the 75th year. And on this celebration, my very good friend and Governor of Kerala, Sriman Rajendra Viswanath Arlekarji, and your old student, and one of the most famous actor, but he made a landmark in his political career as the #1 MP of his organization, Sriman Suresh Gopi ji, Minister of State in central government, and our Kottarakara MLA and Minister of Finance in the government of Kerala, Sagodharar Sriman Balagopal ji, and most of our Dr. Paul Antony ji, Bishop of the Diocese of Kollam, who is running these institutions, Professor Saitanya Catherine Michael, the principal, Reverend Dr. Abhilash ji, and my good friend and Kerala government special representative in Delhi, Professor K.V. Thomas ji, and your senior alumni of our institute, Sriman R.K. Radhakrishnan ji, Anaivarukkum Namaskaram. It gives me immense pleasure to join on this historic occasion as we celebrate the 75 glorious years of our college, Fatima Mata National College. I congratulate all of you. This is working as a beacon of learning since 1951. That is, this college was born 7 years before my birth. Why I am mentioning this? You just think in those days how difficult it is. We were not that wealthy. There are very hardly any donors. How the father, Dr. Jerome M. Fernandez, might have been starved to build this college. If there is no such college in those days, how the literacy might have been improved. So what is his personal interest? His personal interest is nothing but the society should get educated. That might be his only motive in his heart. That's why this college has come up. And I also remember the great contribution and the good legacy created by the first principal, Reverend Father Kutiyat ji, and his good legacy is continuing even today, and I have seen our principal is taking that legacy forward. And the motto of our college, per matrum pro patria, that is through the mother for the fatherland, carries the vision of infusing dedication and commitment towards serving the nation. An institution, if it is born, it is for the benefit of the society in many ways. Not only one individual is getting educated, but a character is being built. We are always saying man-making is a must for making a good society, a strong society, a society cares for others. All these things cannot come overnight. A self-discipline is a must for a good society. A self-discipline means what? We should not trouble others. We should not try to steal the property of others. We should live for ourselves, but living for ourselves alone, again it is a sin in my opinion. While you are living for yourself, you should live for others also. That is what is character building. If our elders have not lived for others, we may not be having this institute today. And I am sure this college has not just imparted knowledge. As I mentioned, it has built character. That's why you are having a great alumni like our Suresh Gobi and others who are sitting here. And this college has not just imparted knowledge, but just to produce graduates, but it is producing the most responsible citizens. And the college commitment in shaping the individuals who can make significant contributions to the various fields be it an administrative, political, religious, academic, or creative, is reflected in the long list of distinguished alumni. And when this college began its journey 75 years ago, the world was a very different place. What it is today and what it should have been 75 years, we couldn't imagine it. We don't have the technology, the communication, or the opportunities what we see today. Yet the founders believed in the power of knowledge. That motivates them. The power of knowledge should be spread everywhere so that the power of the society will improve. They believed the education could transform the lives, and they were right. And today, the highest literacy is in one single state. That is our God's own country, Kerala. So we appreciate it, the efforts. This faith and foresight have gifted us with a living legacy, this very institution which continues to shine as the center of learning and inspiration. Yeah, learning with inspiration. In our rapidly changing world, education is rooted in ethics and ethos that anchors us to the values of integrity, service, the respect for knowledge. And I am sure we are going to celebrate your centenary year that is going to be in Viksit Bharat as it is visualized, visioned by our great Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. Narendra Modi has given a big call that Viksit Bharat by 2047 you will be celebrating the centenary year by 2051. And I am sure by 2022, Bharat celebrated its 75th year of independence as the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. And India will be celebrating its 100th year of independence by 2047. And another 3 years, you are going to celebrate your centenary year. And I am sure this institution will be continuing even beyond, and it will be the center of character building. Thiruvalluvar, a great Tamil poet, had written about education. Kedil vilichelvam kalvi oruvarukku maadalla matravai evai. The meaning of that is very simple. Learning, the education is the wealth, and that cannot be taken away from a person. No wealth in this world can be made equal to the richness of education. What is the use of money? You don't have the education, you don't have the knowledge, you don't have the talents is getting groomed. Then you can't do much with the money. And I am sure at a time when the world is grappling with uncertainty, be it climate change, digital disruption, or social fragmentation, the role of educational institutions is vital. We need colleges that does not just prepare students for jobs. We should not be interested in creating gumastas. We should be more interested in creating the scientists. We should be more interested in creating the great administrators who can guide, who can do bigger service for the society. The life is to be equipped with critical thinking, compassion, and global perspective. The broader context of Kerala's significant role in shaping India's educational landscape is remarkable, and it is uncomparable. when the other states have not reached even 40%. Kerala is reached 90% literacy. The main credit goes to our elders. And I am sure, and I congratulate the teachers and the staff in all these 75 years of tireless efforts. They are the backbone of this institution. Your contribution deserves the highest respect and the gratitude. And I request all of you to give a big hand for the people who are tirelessly working for the society. And my humble request to the students, only one thing. We are always thinking that timetable is only up to the elementary school. We never follow the timetable after getting into the higher education. Timetable is to be followed till our death. Time has to be allocated for everything. Okay, you want to see social media, that also you allocate some time. Don't drown into the social media all the time. We should not be habituated to anything that will dictate terms to us. We should have a self-control on everything. And my special appeal to you is for the youngsters that I am doing all my years in this social work. I am always against drugs. I am always against drinks. So I have started one app now, that No to Drugs. That is the biggest minus point that every society all over the world is facing, where the freedom is more. We should never misuse the freedom. Rather, we should have self-control. So I appeal to all the fathers sitting here, the teachers, the learned people, the elders, and the young students to join with me in saving the society from the drugs. No to drugs is the movement. I want to take it as a people's movement. And my special appeal to the dear alumni of our institution, please act as the ambassadors of this great institution. Your achievements reflect the strength of your education. Stay connected, give back what you can, and continue to inspire the generations that follow. May this institution continue to grow in wisdom and stature. May it remain a place where the knowledge meets values and where dreams meet destiny. Congratulations to everyone associated with this great college on completing 75 magnificent years of service through education for the society. May the next chapter be even brighter, bolder, and make significant contributions towards building an Atmanirbhar Bharat. And if the God is willing, I will come back to your centenary celebrations also. Not definitely as a chief guest, but as a visitor. Will be sitting in the front row because by the time I will be 92 years, I cannot go back and sit. I may not be able to walk that much. So I will be sitting somewhere in the front row. And I wish you all every success in your new endeavors. Nani, namaskaram. Long live Bharat. We want to have our country as the most powerful country in the world, just because we never dictate terms to other countries. But no country should dictate terms to us. That is the message I want to give to you, the youngster. Thank you. Namaskar. Nani. Vanakkam.
Thank you, Honorable Vice President. The ceremony stands concluded. Please rise for the national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे